Hey guys, this is Dr. Vic here from The Wellness Path. And I first want to uh, say welcome. I'm excited that you're here. In this video, I wanted to talk about leaving your health to chance rather than choosing your health. You see, at this time, it's St. Patty's just passed, Luck of the Irish. And one of the things we do that I don't think we realize a lot as a human society, especially here in America, is when it comes to our health, we leave it to chance more than we leave it to choice. We make choices and then we hope as we get older we won't have to worry about the issues of poor health, illnesses, conditions, diseases, symptoms, and all that to come. And if we don't get some of those things, it's a miracle. I was lucky. It was my genes. But if I don't get there, then it's because of my genes and because of XYZ. And I think we have disempowered. We lost the power of who we are to understand the depth and the beauty of our essence and how our body's really designed to thrive. Our body's really designed to be healthy, to heal. It's in our DNA. It's genetically programmed. Your body looks forward to thriving. And so when we look at, well, then why does disease happen? Well, it's because of the lack within the body. It's because of the lack of things. There's only two reasons why diseases ever occur. Number one is a deficiency in something. That could be movement, that could be sleep, that could be a mindset, that can be nutrition. It also can be a deficiency in communication via the nervous system, right? And then the other factor is toxicity. This is toxins in your environment, toxic mind, toxic body, toxic physical movement where you sit. Me sitting right here, right now, is actually toxic for my brain. That's why I don't like to sit for too long, and I get up and I move and do specific things. So those are the two things, a deficiency or a toxicity, right? And so when it comes to your health, if you focus on those two things, now all of a sudden you're choosing health based on the best research out there, anywhere from 75% all the way up to 98%. Your health is dictated by the choices you make rather than your genes and so forth. How cool is that? So anywhere from 2 up to 25% is your genes play a role. Other than that, it is all the choices that you make. Now, in my 16, 17 years of my journey to health and recovering my health and make myself become as healthy as I possibly can, there's one thing that I've experienced that is monumental. Not only by experience for myself, I see this often, and that is chiropractic care. You see, when you choose chiropractic care, you go right to the function of how the body works. And to make this real simple, let's say your toaster isn't working well. And if you went to the standard medical doctor, they're going to look at the toaster based on what's happening. Let's say the heat doesn't work well. So they're going to look at where the heat is. They're going to focus there, and that is what they're only going to focus on. But what if only 50% of the electricity was going to the toaster? If you never check that, you're going to blame the toaster all day long. And if you can't find the problem, then you're just going to say, well, it's just genes. It's the genes and the genetics makeup of the toaster. But in reality, that's not true. If you just looked at the electricity inflow first and make sure it was plugged in, or make sure the circuit breaker had the proper voltage, you'll all of a sudden know the toaster usually will come back and work. Well, this is the same thing in your body when it comes to your nervous system. Your nervous system is a master communicating system. Think about it for a second. It is such a beautiful, delicate system that it's the only organ that's encased fully in bone. In your spine and your brain, right? My skull protects my brain, and my spine protects my spinal cord. Your spine is a master communication highway. There is massive amount of communication going up to the brain from the body, and then from the information that the brain gets, it sends commands down the spinal cord and goes out to the body to make those signals. Now, the beautiful thing about it, just like in any relationship, is that if you have miscommunications, you're going to have issues, disorganization, excess stress, inefficiencies, and so much more. Well, this happens also in the nervous system. We call it in chiropractic a subluxation. Subluxation is just basically a misalignment that causes nerve interference. It interferes that communication system. And when that happens, all of a sudden the body's not functioning as optimally as it could. So if you wanted to transform your health and you wanted to have wellness and health and vitality and all those things, you have to look at how the system's functioning first. If you never look there, you're missing the boat on everything. Because in order for your body to communicate and adapt with itself and the environment, it needs to depend on that nervous system. Your brain depends on the spinal cord. Research has shown, the best top new research out there shows that the quality of the health of the brain is determined by the quality of the spine. Yogis said the quality of life, living a long, well-lived life, is determined by the mobility of your spine. I'm going blanker. I want to say Socrates, but it's Hippocrates that said that the cause of disease is look at the spine for the cause of disease. There was a great understanding way back then that most of all diseases started in the spine. And if the spine doesn't move well, there's miscommunications there, there's subluxations that are happening there. And when the spine doesn't move properly, then the brain doesn't get fed properly. And that causes a havoc on our health years later. So if you start with chiropractic, and then you start looking afterwards at your nutrition, your sleep, your mindset, and your movement, now all of a sudden you're choosing health rather than leaving your health up to chance and choice, by chance. Instead, you're choosing your health because you're making a choice every single day. The vitality paradigm is completely different. That's why chiropractic will never be part of a medical system. It shouldn't, because it's vastly different. We are similar to working out and nutrition in the sense of consistency. When you stop, you lose results. When you continue moving forward and maintaining, you're gaining results, and you maintain things, the growth that you've had. It's the same kind of concept, and we have to kind of shift gears. And it's just like flossing and brushing your teeth. If you don't do that, your health of your dental health is going to start to decrease. Well, the same thing happens in the spine. If you're not making sure there's proper movement and proper tone in the nervous system and keeping the communication clear, you start to have decay of your life through a functional aspect of everything. Remember, if you don't have miscommunication, it creates havoc anywhere. Just think about a relationship. So that's the beauty of chiropractic. And if you're looking for a chiropractor can help in some way, shape, or form, reach out to us. Shoot us an email. Shoot me an email, drvic@visitthewellnesspath.com. Be more than happy to, if you're in the LaGrange, near the LaGrange area, I'd be more than happy to serve and help you with whatever needs you may need. But at the same token, if you're not in the area, shoot me an email. I have a huge network, and I'll be able to help connect you with someone. So I want to thank you for checking out the video. I want to thank you for being taking time to take your health just a little step further and really understand the power of choosing your health rather than leaving your health to chance. I want to thank you guys. Until next time, this is Dr. Vic with The Wellness Path. Be well, live well. The choice is yours.